If you're looking for a fast-paced environment where you're in the driver's seat, a place where the road is paved with opportunity, where you can set your own course and put your dreams into high gear, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Porsche Cars North America. Porsche, a name that has meant excellence in sports cars and race cars for more than half a century. A company that's committed to making employees part of our family. It all began with Ferdinand Porsche, a German engineer during the early days of the automobile, who designed the Volkswagen Beetle, among other famous cars. In 1948, his son, nicknamed Ferry, set up shop in Gmünd, Austria, to build an aerodynamic sports car. It was called the 356. Although it featured a 35-horsepower engine, its lightweight and low center of gravity allowed it to reach top speeds of 83 miles per hour. It was the first sports car to provide comfort and reliability. In 1949, Porsche produced 52 cars out of a small Austrian garage. In 1950, Porsche returned to Germany, opening a factory near Stuttgart. In 1951, Ferdinand Porsche died, leaving his son Ferry to carry on the Porsche tradition of automotive excellence. Since 1950, when importer Max Hoffman brought the first Porsche to New York City, Americans have had a love affair with the Porsche, eagerly waiting for each new model. For more than half a century, Porsche has had a passion for design excellence, redefining what is possible in a sports car and a race car. And in that time, Porsche has stayed true to its design principles. Porsche's design philosophy is simple. Let form follow function.
The design philosophy is, as we would call it in German, Formsprache. And Formsprache, translated in English, means form language.
And Porsche has always spoken the language of racing, with a history of race-bred engineering, of building performance into every vehicle. Porsche engineers every car as if it was bound for the racetrack. And since day one, many of them were. No other automobile manufacturer has been more successful on the racetrack than Porsche. In 1951, an aluminum-body 356 won its class in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. This was the beginning of the greatest winning streak in racing history, with 16 overall Le Mans victories and 26 Formula One wins. Porsche has enjoyed major wins and championships in some of the world's most demanding races. The Targa Florio, Carrera Panamericana, Daytona, Sebring, Monte Carlo, Paris-Dakar, Indianapolis. It's Porsche's legacy of racing that makes it a Porsche.
To me, there's nothing more exciting than something that is truly simple, but not boring. You know, some cars are only fun when you're going fast. You go, look how fast I'm going. Porsche, you're going 30, but you're feeling things through the suspension, through the steering wheel, through the engine. You're being entertained at 30 miles an hour, as well as 130.
Porsche has a solid track record of profitability. Only one time in its history did Porsche face a threat to its status as an independent and profitable car maker. It started during the late 1980s, when car production costs began to rise. A worldwide recession in the early 1990s caused luxury car sales to fall. But Porsche took action, cutting production costs and introducing two exciting new models that still retained the company's character and standards. For the first time, two new products shared platforms and development costs. The 1999 Porsche 911 Carrera was to be a complete rethinking of the 911, Porsche's classic rear-engine car. The Boxster was an affordable mid-engine roadster, inspired by the Spider of the 1950s.
It was a car that everybody wanted. Every designer in the studio had this car in their mind. It was a chance in a lifetime for me.
At the same time, Porsche's factory workers overhauled the manufacturing process, cutting production time by 1/3. Under Dr. Wendell and Wiedeking, the company returned to profitability with the unveiling of the Boxster in 1996.
It's not a huge place. It's not thousands and thousands of workers. It's a very nice, compact company where an awful lot of people know each other. And it's very nice to think about cars that you and I can buy coming out of that atmosphere.
Porsche is about possibilities, with an atmosphere that fosters new ideas. It's a place that encourages original thinking, like in the building of the 558 horsepower Carrera GT supercar. And the Cayenne, Porsche's first sport utility vehicle, a spicy car that will handle as well on the road as off-road. The Cayenne will ensure the company's growth into the future. We hope that you have a better understanding of the company you are joining, a company with a dynamic history and an unlimited future. The Porsche Cars North America you are joining today is an efficient operation with a small team of carefully selected employees, dealers, and a limited number of car models. In an environment like this, each and every employee makes a contribution. Each and every one of you can make a difference. Porsche, a legacy of pride, of passion, performance, profitability, and of possibilities. Let's get moving.